Sweetie Pie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hi, if we've never been properly introduced before. Hi, I'm Sweetie Pie, aka Melissa. I am a YouTuber of sorts with some downness because of their new changes. Who isn't freaking pissed about that? Anyway, guys, I hope that I can still do my thumbnails for these videos, but we'll see about that later. Anyway, so I've been really brainstorming on videos that I've wanted to do since since YouTube's making a bunch of changes and stuff. I kind of want to change too a little bit and start doing a more videos that I enjoy doing and less super bye, and just see how it goes. I think that if you're happy filming, you're gonna like your filming better. Anyway, so in here I have a little container which an eyeshadow just opened up on me, which I'm gonna just there we go. Anyway, so I have some products in this box, basket, that I want to show to you guys. Holy, I'm gonna hopefully be okay. Anyway, so if you guys would like to see products that I've never shown you guys that I love and have been using for freaking ever, then stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. After YouTube does all its crazy demonetization, you may not be able to see my videos, so make sure you subscribe. Alright, guys? Alright guys, so I've got a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to guess I'll start by what goes on the face first. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2%. This stuff is awesome. I have literally used most of the bottle up, and what I do with this stuff is I take whatever moisturizer that I am using, and I take the dropper and I drop out a little bit from the dropper, and I'll just drop it onto my finger. I will put maybe a third of a dropper in, mix it around, and put it all over my face. This is so good for your skin, as long as you do not live in a super dry environment. I think that's the case. I'll write down below if I'm wrong, but if you use hyaluronic acid in a dry environment, I think it is, it will actually start drawing the moisture out of your skin, so it's ineffective. So you do want to make sure that, if you live in the desert or something like that, you may want to use a humidifier just so that this doesn't screw up your skin. The Ordinary's website is amazing for facts about their products, so I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. But I also have their retinol, and I have their silicic acid. The silicic acid and the retinol I haven't used thoroughly enough to actually attest to it yet. I'm really addicted to my tea tree oil, so we'll see about that. Another thing that I wanted to just mention in short, I mentioned this in an anti-haul, and when I saw that they had a little point perk for it, I was like, hell yes, I need to actually try this because I wanted to see how what it's like. Okay, this is a very small, and I'm gonna get close to the camera. It's a very tiny little Professional Pearl version, and this is, oh gosh, it is a 3.0 mils. And I'm just going to, they actually pumped quite a bit into this little container. I've used it 10 times now. This is actually almost a little bit better than the Professional. Now, I've had my Professional for quite some time now, so it may be that it's just getting a little bit older, but this sample has no luminosity. There is no luminosity to the Professional Pearl. So when I was doing my anti-haul, I was like, okay, so why in the hell would you cover up your pores with something that was pearly, that was that had sparkle in it or shimmer in it? That just makes no sense. And of course, Benefit did it. They made the Professional Pearl, and it's just, there's no shine, there's no shimmer, there's no shine. Excuse the bit of eyeshadow, but there's no shimmer. Okay, so if you're looking for a really good pore refining primer, I love the Professional, and I really like this as well. I think it's pretty much the exact same thing. They just tinted it a little bit more pink. that's pretty much it. All right, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is a BB cream. I don't wear BB creams, period, like ever. I don't have a single BB cream except for this one in my collection. This is the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfecting. I wear light to medium. It is their BB cream. I got it on sale at my Rexall. And I was like, I might as well try this out. And when I bought it, I brought it home. The only downside is that it does tend to leak all around the lid. So it is better off to keep it standing this way instead of the other way. Oh, shoot. Just because it tends to leak all in the lid and whatnot. Now, I have never had it leak out of the actual lid cap, but there's like this really large, yeah, see, I can see that happening and I can see it being messed up. But I find that wearing this on its own actually has some coverage to it. This is the light to medium. And like, as you can see, there is some coverage to it. I also love mixing this in with my more full coverage foundations, and I find that it mixes in really well. It has a little bit of luminosity, but it isn't completely like dewy all over the face, so I really do enjoy it, and I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel just because I don't really wear light coverage foundations unless I'm having like a no makeup day, which doesn't happen that often. Another couple items, I have a bunch of eyebrow items in here. I have been trying a lot harder with my eyebrows lately. They're a little bit of a mess right now, but I've actually been using the e.l.f. stencils for my brows, and I do want to do a video on it maybe in another month once I get a real good handle on how I'm doing my brows. Obviously, I have been using a brow wax and brow powders because with these stencils, brow powders are really, really easy to use, and they still give you a super defined line because of the stencil. So I've been using the Milani Brow Shaping Wax. It looks like this. I have a brand new one. I will post a picture of it right here because I know things can look deceiving in the drugstore. It's great. The Essence one is as well, but it is so hard to find a wax in the drugstore. And like the cheapest one I found at Sephora was like $6. I was like, come on, like it's just wax. It's just wax. So I am going to look into, I think it's Desi Perkins who uses some, like it's a soap. I'm going to try looking for that. But anyway, as for now, the Milani works really well. I bought a backup because they had them on sale for like $3. Also, these Milani brow here, give me 2 seconds. This is so dirty. So it is the Milani Brow Fix Brow Compact, and it looks like that. Now, this comes with everything you need to create a brow, essentially. Just like that. So the tweezers work beautifully. They are a very nice tweezer for how small they are. And then, you know, the brush is kind of just crappy. It's too thin or too thick, so I wouldn't really use it. But on a pinch, you could get your brows done with this. The only thing is there is no wax. This highlighting shade, as much as it is very pretty, I don't really use it that much because obviously I do my eyeshadow on a daily basis. But the other two colors, this one I think is the medium one, and the colors are so buttery. They are like a really beautifully buttery and very pigmented eyeshadow, and they're completely matte. There's no craziness, and they get on the eyes very nicely. As you can see, I have used the crap out of this. Hopefully you can see that. Another thing that I have been loving lately to do my brows, because for work I don't want a super stark brow, I've been using this Maybelline Brow Drama Pro palette, and it comes with a wax that doesn't have a ton of pigment, so you're not going to be like overwhelmed, but you can still stamp in those little brow hairs in the beginning pretty well, and you can like line the outside of your brow. And then I have used this powder so much that I've hit pan on it. And then you also get a matte shade, which I haven't, again, I don't really use the the white shades they have, and this one isn't super, super pigmented, but I like this little case because I can put my brow gel like in here, a little gross, and probably should clean it out. Oh, I put the Gimme Brow in here, or not the Gimme Brow, the Wonder Brow in here a little bit. It ain't coming out. Anyway, this is actually another thing that I've been really trying to get a hold of as well, to do those really precise hairs right here, because let's just go in personal. As you can see, I have like no hair right here. I've been growing out my brows, so I've been trying to really like mimic those hairs. Anyway, this is great. I think that Maybelline did a good one with the Brow Drama. I think it's wonderful. One more. Do I have one more? Yes, one more. One more? Yes. One more is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Pencil. When you first get these, they are pretty darn smooth. Like, they're a little bit too smooth. But if you can find a color that works for you, these are good. These are very good. They're very cheap. They're like $3. They are a bit of a mini size, but they are the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Pencil. Really good. They have a pretty good shade range too. I think they have like 3, maybe even 4, which is good for the drugstore. All right, so now we're gonna go into eyes. I've got 3 things left in my basket. Now, hopefully I can find the link to these on eBay. When I was an eBay junkie, I purchased this, like, what is there, 6? Yes, there are 6, and they're little teddy bears. And they are a liner type of a deal. But, yeah, see, they have like a liner type of a deal. They're from Lang E. It's like, Lang E. And they come in 6 different colors. They are really pretty. They aren't like, well, they're like the Stila Glitter and Glows, but because they're just a little bit cheaper, I think I got all of these for $10. Sometimes they can be like a little bit flaky, but if you are looking for a less expensive version, I'm just gonna swatch a few of these on my hands for you guys so you can see like pigmentation level. These are really pretty. Before the Stila and Glitter and Glows even existed, I found these and I was using them. And then when those came out, I was just like, OMG, no crazy. And I'm just... And see, because I've had them like down like this, they've got to be upward, because then all of the product kind of will not get on the brush. And chances are I will end up taking the stopper out of these, because like I like putting them either all over the lid or in the inner lid. Alright, I'm gonna watch this blue one because it's one of my favorites, and I'll stop there. So the only 2 I'm not going to swatch are like these 2. It's a green, and actually, oh, this one is really pretty. This one I've worn a lot as well. I might as well swatch them all. And they dry down very, like, you know, matte. Oh, look at those colors. They're so reflective and so pretty. If I can find the link, I will definitely link them down below. Stay tuned for that. It will be in the description. All right, 2 eyeshadows here. I will probably never talk about these on my channel because I don't know where people can get them. Now, the one is from Quo, and I don't even know if they sell these eyeshadows anymore. And it looks like I don't have a name either because the lid is popped off. So this is the Color Rush eyeshadow from Quo. Quo is a Canadian brand that we find at our like Shoppers Drug Marts and stuff like that. And it looks like this. And I'm just going to, it's kind of like those MAC eyeshadows that has the lace inside. And I'm just going to, this is so pretty. I'm just trying to get a little out of there. Now, most of the time I do this wet, but it's this beautiful, like, dark, kind of almost midnight blue, and when you put it over top of a black liner, it drives me crazy how beautiful it is. But again, I don't wear it a whole ton, and I definitely don't wear it on my channel because I don't know where to get it and I don't even know the name. Another one that I love is this one from Woodland Escape. Now, I have no idea what Woodland Escape is. My mother-in-law got me this box that had like a few bath products and some, you know, eyeshadows, and it was like, you know, one of those ones you'd get from Walmart for Christmas. But this eyeshadow, it is like one of those domed eyeshadows, but it's a lot like more like, you know, baked shadows can be really like put together. It's not like that. So there is the swatch, and I wore this shadow for like 6 months straight when I was like kind of just getting into makeup. I ended up busting it. I loved it so much. And if you can go on my Instagram, I will actually, it's always in the bottom, guys. So check out my Instagram. It is always in the bottom in the description. I post everything there. If I can't do a review on here, I post it on my Instagram. I never buy anything without taking pictures of it, ever. So make sure you check out my Instagram. It's awesome. Anyway, so I posted a picture of this eyeshadow, well, not this one, but the same eyeshadow that I had cracked. I was doing some like nature makeup shots, didn't work out for me. Anyway, my mother-in-law, or not my mother-in-law, she is my stepmother. What did I say before? Did I say mother-in-law? I meant stepmother. My stepmother had another one of those boxes. She gave me the other box, and I got my eyeshadow back, and I wear it quite a bit. I don't wear it as much as I used to because single eyeshadows are really hard to, you know, like, but it is something that I've never put on my channel. And here is the actual, see, it just says Woodland Escape, and then there's some like flowers. I don't know this brand. I have no idea where to get it. I would never I would never show it on my channel, except for today. Alright guys, well those are all my products, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys go and watch the next one. I have conveniently placed it right here. Yeah, so click on that video, go check it out. I'm sure you can find, you know, something that you love. There's also another video right here that you can check out as well. And then you can subscribe on my face. Alright guys, thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.